Hey everybody, this is Dan for Gamer D on Cars. Now, I have traveled to Boiling Springs here in PA to visit some friends. It's a beautiful Saturday here, and we're taking a look at pretty much the ultimate German family performance SUV. Now, this is a 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLS63. This is the top of the range. This car has a 5.5 liter twin turbo V8, 577 horsepower, 561 foot-pounds of torque. It'll go 0 to 60 in something like 3.5 in a monster 3-row SUV from Mercedes-Benz. Now, my buddy, he used to have a Mercedes E350, and you know, his family grew a little bit, so he wanted to get something bigger. But now he's ruined, and he said now he has to get AMGs. So if you're in the market for a German performance SUV like this, there's pretty much only one other option. You can get an Alpina BMW X7, but those start at something like $150,000. Now, this car started out life about $132,000, but since it's an 18, he got it for, I'll say, well under triple digits. So I mean, it has all the flair, and like these AMGs really have like a presence. Like that GLC63 that I drove, it just looked special, had just something about it. And I've always been a fan of German SUVs, you know, anything German really. But we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna take it out on the road and see what it's like as a, I'll call it a monster performance SUV. So let's take a look at the GLS63. So to talk about the styling of this GLS, now this is a full-size, you know, SUV. This has a third row, but it has the 22-inch rims up front. I mean, they just look absolutely huge. And this is, I think, the same style as like the GLC that I drove. You've got your badges right there, the V8 bi-turbo, but up front, this has the similar look as like an E63. It has the midnight package in the front design right there. I think some of the smaller Mercedes SUVs have like that Panamericana grille, and I don't know if the new GLSs have that, but just this Mercedes badge is huge. I mean, that is the size of my whole hand right there. You've got nice LEDs up front. I think there's where there's your turn signal right there, and there's the LEDs. But I mean, this is just a monster pretty much in it's just a huge SUV. Let's see, going right around. Now the midnight package has the blacked out styling up there, and the black rims and the black mirror caps. That is how Mercedes always does their side turn signals right there. But I forget what this color is called. It was something like cardinal red, but it just looks so good with the red calipers and the black rims, and also you can't lose with the bi-turbo V8. Moving around back, now we just noticed that there's some little Mercedes badges right in the taillights right there. But there's the badging. Now, I think Mercedes does some of the best looking tailpipes, and I hate to say it, but they are sort of fake. There's the one right there, but they look really good. I think they do the best look out of like Mercedes and BMW and Audi. But yeah, I like the sort of little kick plates right there. But yeah, it's a big 3-row SUV, and my friend has drag raced some Camaros, I'll just say, and I think he came out victorious. But yeah, it's large and in charge. So let's take a look at the engine. So this is the heart of the beast right here. This is a AMG derived. Now this car is hand signed. This was made by Michel Marquez. I don't know how you say that, but so big thank you to you. But yeah, now it's kind of funny how Mercedes does like the naming of their SUVs. Like this is called a 63, but this is a 5.5 liter V8. I feel like the old other versions of a 63 had a 6.2 liter, but now I guess they just keep the 63, you know, number for like the top end AMG models. But yeah, 577 horsepower, 561 foot-pounds of torque in a big SUV that is about 6,000 pounds. But yeah, that is a big motor, and we're definitely going to check this out once we get on the road. So that is the AMG derived bi-turbo V8. I feel like Mercedes, you know, has the crowd, they have the market cornered on the bi-turbo, because every German car now is bi-turbo because Mercedes called them that. So, all right, let's take a look at the trunk. Now, of course, in true German fashion, if you just click on the key right here. Now, this Mercedes keys like these have been around forever. They used to be where you put them in the little slot and turn it, but now this has a push button. But yeah, now this third row is down, which there are power options for the second and the third row. But this is just, I mean, it's huge. I mean, my friend here has 2 kids, so obviously there's more than enough space to go anywhere. But I mean, it just adds to the versatility of an SUV that is this huge with this much power. I mean, I can barely even reach the end of that right there. The space is huge. Now, I mentioned that a competitor to this would be like a BMW X7, but the Audi, they only have, let's say an Audi SQ7, which this is way, way bigger. Those are, I don't even know if they have a third row or not, but the space in this and the X7 would definitely be bigger. But yeah, you still have your beautiful German craftsmanship in here. Here, let's just try to put the third row up. Look, just one touch, and that is up. I mean, that's really nice. So yeah, there's a third row. I mean, that's plenty of space right there. Yeah, that's definitely nice to have. I mean, but if you're paying this kind of money for an SUV like this, that is a nice, you know, feature to have. All right, let's take a look at the interior. All right, going to the interior of the GLS. Now we've got, I don't know if this like kick step bar is specific to the GLS63, but it looks good. But yeah, this got the open pore wood and the nice stitching. But I mean, this is an AMG. This is the top of the model. You want these sort of, you know, appointments to get in here. Now I like the AMG on the steering wheel, and it is sort of like a flat bottom, and it's nice that this doesn't feel like a huge steering wheel, you know, being that this is such a big car. Now we have, you know, all-wheel drive. There's the 7-speed automatic. You have the paddles right here, and maybe we'll give those a shot. But I sort of touched on this with my buddy. I think this interior layout looks like every Mercedes from like 2015 up to 2020, where I think this GLS was redesigned. And I think whenever they come out with, well, like the GLS600, the Maybach one, has the 2 big screens like the E-Class and, well, the S-Class used to have. But I'm not going to say this is dated, but here, let's start it up. Yeah, that alone is worth the price of admission for the GLS. But yeah, you can go through a couple different modes right here. You've got individual, comfort, sport, sport plus, and your snow mode, I guess we'll say. So let's go into sport plus. See if the exhaust changes. Oh yeah, you could definitely tell. Yeah, there it goes into that's called slippery, the one with the snow mode. But yeah, you've got your controls right here, and I've driven quite a few Mercedes that have this infotainment screen right here. You can either use the click wheel, or you can put your finger up there. Through the different things with the click wheel right here, you know, that's where you go through the radio stuff. But to get back to the main screen, here's your radio, media, television, vehicle. Now when you go to vehicle, it shows you the big monster GLS right there on the screen. So yeah, I mean, you're buying this SUV for the performance and, you know, the German engineering, and I think this has it in spades. I love the open pore wood, and Mercedes always have the seat controls on the door right there. But yeah, this just looks like a badass Mercedes. Yeah. So my buddy, his E350 that he used to have, this looks exactly like his setup. So he basically traded in the E-Class to get the monster performance version right there. So I'm excited to take this thing out on the road. So let's take a look at the versatility of the back seats. All right, going into the back seat of the GLS. Now, yeah, so I had the seat where I was sitting, and I've got plenty of room right here. Now we do have full heated seats back here too, and there's your HVAC controls for the rear. But yeah, you've got the same, you know, beautiful sort of cognac leather and the open pore wood. And I know these sunshades up here both go into the middle. This one goes up here, and the front one goes back. I didn't even check out that. But there you can get a nice look at the beautiful AMG steering wheel right there. But yeah, this is a nice place to be. So to get into the back seat, let's see, you hit this button right here, and then you pull on this button right there. So that's not too bad. My buddy said he almost wishes it was electric, but that is really not too bad. Now, to get these seats up in the back, I see there's seats right here. Here, we're gonna put these up. There's one, and there's the next. That's pretty cool to have controls up here and in the back. So let's go into the third row. So yeah, you got the same leather back here. I mean, this is, you know, you can fit your family and then some back here. Adds to the versatility of the GLS. So let's wrap this up and get this thing out on the road. All right, so this was just a quick walk around of a 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLS63. And basically this is the ultimate performance SUV. My buddy is now ruined. He has to get an AMG now. Now he was looking at like an S63, but he decided to go the SUV route. But you basically can't do much better than this if you're looking for a German performance SUV. I know I touched a little bit about the BMW X7 Alpina, but you're gonna pay way more for that. And this car started out at something like 130,000, and this was bought for, I'll say, way less than that. But you also get all the performance. Here, say hi, Viv.
Hi. Hello, I'm her friend.
Yeah. There's Finn. Finn, say hi. All right, good job. All right, so now we're gonna get this thing on the road so I can get the full experience of the GLS. So if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram @GamingD on Cars. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.